Good morning, everybody. My name is Mark. Welcome to Living Word, and thanks for spending part of your weekend with us. Before we move on with the rest of the service, we want to take a few minutes to let you know of some things coming up for you and your family here at Living Word. We've been hard at work the last couple weeks getting all the year-end stuff done and getting ready for April 15th. And when I say we, I actually mean Elise. That said, Elise will have your 2014 giving statements in the foyer after service today. Be sure to stop by and pick yours up, and don't forget to tell Elise how much you appreciate her, because this church would probably implode without her. We are very excited to announce that we will be having Jeff Warner, pastor of the Rock Church up in Minneapolis, here in Spencer at the end of February. Pastor Jeff is a former WCW wrestler, former member of the Power Team, and your kids may already be familiar with him because he's been at the Champions for Christ Youth Rally for the past 2 years. He's also been in ministry for over 18 years, speaking at youth conferences, churches, school assemblies, and his Ultimate Strength performances. So, right now, to get you a little better acquainted with who he is, I'm going to play his school assembly promo video, and I'll be back with more details afterward.
Hi, my name's Jeff Warner. Welcome to Ultimate Strength. Thank you for your interest in Ultimate Strength. We've done school assemblies all over the United States of America. When we've left the schools, we've had a good response from the principals, the teachers, the counselors. We've even received letters. One girl went to school that day to say goodbye to all of her friends, and she was going to go home and cut her wrist with a razor blade. She wrote us a letter how thankful she was that Jeff Warner came to her school that day, and taped to it was a razor blade that she was going to commit suicide with. We have 1.3 million teenagers that are going to attempt suicide over boyfriend-girlfriend breakup relationship this year. So I teach kids, tough times don't last, but tough people do. I teach kids about the power of choice. I also tell them that we're all born with a destiny. We're all created with a great purpose. None of us are losers. I also teach them about alcohol is not the ultimate high, it's the ultimate lie. Kids just need someone to relate to, and they can relate to me because I've made a lot of mistakes in life, but I'm not making them no more. Why I can relate to kids so well is because, you know what, I've had a lot of learning disabilities myself. When I was in high school, I could not read, I could not speak well. I was in speech therapy classes. I was in special education my whole life. I excelled in sports, but I still had to go to special education. So I can relate to these kids' problems. I've also come from a very abusive home. I may not be the most educated man in the world, but I'll tell you what, I care about kids. And I share my story, how it's changed my life and how it can change their life. What you can expect when we come to your school. We'll do feats of strength. We'll try to break bricks with our forearms, our elbows, and sometimes even our head. Now, we don't break bricks so people brag about how strong we are. We break bricks so we can keep these kids' attention. We try to captivate the audience. We have a good time. We have crowd participation. I call kids down, they try to rip phone books in half. And when they can't, I'll rip them in half, and I teach them about asking for help. There's nothing wrong with it. We bend steel bars in our teeth. We attempt to blow up hot water bottles till they explode. We will get their attention. I promise you it will be an impact, and it'll be the best school assembly you've ever had. We're looking forward to coming to your school soon.
So as you can tell, it's gonna be a pretty energetic weekend. So now for the details. Pastor Jeff will be here Friday, February 20th through Sunday, February 22nd. He'll be holding assemblies at various schools in the area on Friday, where he'll share a portion of his message and then be inviting them here to the church for Saturday night at 7 o'clock to watch a movie that he made about his life called Ultimate Redemption. He'll also be inviting them to come to the main event on Sunday night at 6 o'clock, being held at, wait for it, the Clay County Regional Event Center. This is the night we want everybody to come to. He'll be having his biggest feats of strength and be able to share his message in more detail. There's a flyer in your bulletin with all the details, and we encourage you to check it out and then give it to a friend. Help us get the word out, because this is going to be something you're not going to want to miss. Don't forget about our Super Bowl party here at the church, Sunday, February 1st, starting at 4:30 p.m. There will be lots of food, friends and family, a chili cook-off with prizes, a special halftime show, and, of course, the football game on the big screen you're currently viewing me on right now. We ask that everybody bring their favorite game day food to share and come ready to have a good time. We have an opportunity for you to share the love of Christ today with our nursing home ministry. We'll be visiting Longhouse and Northshire nursing homes at 4:45 this afternoon for about 1 hour. If your arms do this and your face does this, you're qualified. Find Barb Kearns after service if you have any questions. We would like to wish very happy birthdays to William Ray, Cindy Meister, and Chris Jordan, all of whom are celebrating their birthdays this week. Happy birthday, everybody. And now for your newcomer essentials. Be sure to come early next week to hang out for a few minutes over free coffee and donuts in the fellowship hall before service starts. If you have children from birth through 6th grade, we have ministries available for them. Classroom ages and locations are posted in the hallways. Be sure to get them checked into their classrooms before worship starts at 9:25. If you're a mom who's nursing or has a fussy kiddo, we have a quiet room available upstairs overlooking the auditorium where you can take your little one and still catch the service. We'd really like to get to know you, so if you haven't already, please fill out a Connect card from the seat back in front of you and drop it in the basket on the ledge of the control booth on your way out today. Once service is over, please remember to take your kids home with you. Classroom checkout begins immediately after service. Check the back of the bulletin for the church's weekly schedule, and also please check your bulletin for more information on these and other announcements.